Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich, and a thrill tonight, it always is, when you get a chance to see the #1 point getter in the entire league.
Going to get a lot of attention, Doc, because when you are leading the league in scoring, you're going to see the other team's top defensive players.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies.
Marc-Andre Fleury, nicknamed the Flower, taken ahead of everyone in the 2003 entry draft. He comes to the crease with no less than 3 Stanley Cup championships on his resume. Incredibly strong performance with a shutout last time, so he gets the chance to keep that streak going. Face-off number 1 gets us underway. Just underway with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. I'm Mike Henry.
The Hurricanes won their last game, and they have designs on putting a string of them together with another W tonight.
Puck is thrown to Carlson.
Tremendous hit.
Folks arrived at the rink in a bad mood. That didn't take him very long to get physically involved in a game that should be aggressive throughout.
To Carlson. Pitching it to Stone. Carolina's winging it at neutral ice. It's dumped in.
Oh, what a hit that one was.
Solid hit directly right through the puck carrier. Excellent open ice hit.
Outlet up the middle to Aho.
Took that away in his own zone.
Fires. Wonderful stop.
Play is stopped, so let's hear from our man at the ice, Ray Ferraro.
Fleury's had an excellent season so far. He's got a high winning percentage, way more wins than losses. He's made enough saves that gives his team a chance to get their feet underneath them when they don't play very well. But he's been pretty consistent this year. We'll see if the opposition can get somebody in his eyes tonight, make it difficult for him to see the puck.
Many thanks, Ray.
The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody.
Moving it to Fairland. Gains the zone and looks over his options.
Great glove save, and he keeps it. Won that face-off. Now what?
Save. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Chip to Fairland. Nicely into the zone. Not a free puck now.
Fired that pass on ahead.
Good shooting place. Carolina's in their own end, lugging it along.
Got that pass in his own end.
Nicely received at the point. The Hurricanes are moving the puck through the neutral zone. Propelled to Fairland.
Terrific save.
Terrific determination by Paul Stastny.
At the front of the net. Scores! That's a quick first strike. Both team up. The crowd is cranked.
He's played so well for the entirety of this streak. Eventually, a puck's going to get past you. Now we'll see if he can rebound and start a new one.
The Golden Knights have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. He takes that point pass.
Tries to get it on net.
That went off the pad.
Laid on to Stastny. Slid to Carrier.
Well done with that pass.
And he steps in.
Outstanding body contact.
Oh, he got jolted there. He wasn't expecting to get hit like that.
Lets it go.
Pad save. Ooh, tough one there.
To Theodore.
Snapping a pass to Schmidt. Now it's directed to Stastny. Muscled long to Stone.
Good intercept in his own end. Defensive gem with the stick. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Shoots one. Outstanding save with a glove.
Vegas isn't known as a real physical team, but he has among the highest hit totals in the league. It's kind of like a thorn in the roses.
Just past 3 minutes gone. It's a 1-0 game.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Gains the zone.
Stone's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Directing that one to Williams.
Great deep there. Turned aside with a pass.
Vegas
Carrying it up the wing. From the slot, a wrister.
Tay.
To the point it comes. Big drive. Turned away with the stick. Shoots. And on top of that, another great stop.
Trying to go to Tuck.
Leads that charge into the zone. And the players collide in open ice.
And he dumps it in. Pass attempt to Carlson.
Cut that pass in his own end.
Goes back deep for it.
The Golden Knights have it along the side at mid-ice.
Carries through center on the wing. On to Gauthier.
Stick to side.
Took that pass perfectly off the wing. A shot. Deflected off the blocker.
Oh, and he is closed off emphatically.
Love the physical play. He takes his man right into the boards with a solid hit.
Shoots one.
The big pillows came in handy.
Vegas
Skates upwards along the side.
went to the backhand.
Oh, and he robbed him.
Attention to all fans. If you
And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
ILVHKY in the new parking area.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
They win the draw. What next? Waffle boarded.
That puck deflected off the goaltender, Doc, and went up over the glass. That faceoff will stay inside the zone.
They won that draw. A hit that can make you mad.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. They score! And they've tied the game up.
It's felt at various times like one team or the other would have a little bit of the upper hand. Doesn't matter anymore. We're back to 0-0.
The Hurricanes control at center ice.
Number 19, Dougie Hamilton.
Oh, broke it up.
Andre Smith.
Skill play by Miller.
By number 71, Lucas.
Passed up the wing to Peary. Taken out along the boards.
That hit's going to rattle him all night. Top to bottom, he got wrecked on that one.
Turned on net. Shoots.
Big point blank save there.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Back to the point.
And a save. Chip to Fairland.
Driving in from no man's land.
Propelled to McNabb.
The Golden Knights are driving it from the wing. Terrific determination by Hamilton. Looking to Aho. The Hurricanes with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Thrown to the slot.
Skating with it now in the defensive zone.
Vegas in mid-ice skating along the side. Flings it. Just missed the net with that one.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Just a backhander.
Gathered up again by Stone.
Can start the attack going in the zone. Smart recovery by Fall. Carolina's got it between the blue lines. Reads the play and keeps it. Takes it up near the boards. Great stick. No chance on that pass. Whiffed on the shot. They keep working hard on the boards. Really good job by the defenseman there. It's dumped in. Got it in his own end. The Golden Knights are at the wing in neutral ice. Really good cut of the pass. Twist one. The pad flashed out to turn that aside.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Just under 8 minutes have transpired. And so it is 1-1.
Face off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. He cut that one off in the defensive end.
Gathered up again by Van Riemsdyk. Carolina's in their own end and in control of the puck. Fires. Score! His very first in the league.
Goal number 1 for that rookie. Congratulations. One of many, I'm sure.
You fight so long in a tie game. Now you've got the game-breaking goal. What do you do with it? I think you attack. You try to get another one. Or at the very least, you don't let your opponent breathe.
And for that rookie, it's the magical number 1. Good for him. I'll bet there'll be tape around that puck and a lot of printing on it before the day's out.
Scored by number 16.
And they are in.
Assisted by number 13.
Sauced big time to Van Riemsdyk.
22. Brett Fisher.
Pass off the woodwork.
To Nosek.
8 minutes, 20 seconds.
Slides it to the point. Fires. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
Has it back deep.
Vegas along the wing can play it ahead.
Good job. He rubbed him right out.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
In with it now. Takes it to the corner. Handled with the stick. Looking from the corner. It'll come free, but not without a lot of work.
Great take. Dangerous area. Pitching this one to Stone. And the pickup.
Steps in from the neutral zone.
And angled to Teravainen. Oh, a close call there.
Coaches always told me, hit the net. He was trying to be way too fine with that shot, and unfortunately for him, skates away empty-handed.
Save! The Hurricanes waiting back in the defensive zone.
Turned a shot on net. He scores! 3 straight goals.
It's not necessarily how hard you shoot the puck, but it's the release. What a beautiful forehand shot.
There's no better feeling than seeing that puck go into the top of the net. Once you've soldiered deep and the goalie's bit, you have to finish it off.
Carolina scored again. That's a 2-goal lead for them now, widening that gap before the end of this first period. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession.
Assisted by number 19, Dougie Hamilton. Time of the goal, 10 minutes.
All part of generating an offense. A little pass off from the goal. The Hurricanes are skating it up at neutral ice. Good position in the slot. Oh, snaps the shot.
Saved there. Laid on to Holland. Taken behind by Smith.
Got that pass in his own end.
You're probably best not to make that type of play, even though you're trailing by a goal. Still make the right reads. Be aggressive when you can be aggressive.
The Golden Knights suffer a tripping call.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
The Hurricanes get their first power play opportunity of this contest. Let's see if they can make good on it.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Feeds the point. Shoots it on. Oh, stick save. Lets it go. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance.
You'll never forget your first goal. You got so much adrenaline pumping through your body. Everybody's whacking you on the back, and it seems like everybody enjoys someone's first.
A little under 9 minutes remaining. The Hurricanes with an edge, 3-1.
Shot on. Great save.
Passing one off now to Aiken.
And he dumps it in. He's out of the net to handle that one.
Puck is thrown to Aho.
Crosses that line. Lets a shot go. Wonderful stop. He scores! Terrific power play goal.
He got knocked down, had the presence of mind to just direct the puck to the net, and he's rewarded with a goal.
So many times we focus on the finish of the play, but that's a great pass that opened up room for him to shoot the puck.
And they've won the neutral zone faceoff.
Power play by number 20.
Slid back across from one point to the other.
14, Justin Williams.
Puts one on. Save.
Time of the goal, 11 minutes.
Carolina's back in its own end, trying to work forward. In that defensive zone, an important play. And freezes play for the whistle.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Brings it in for an attack. Back on his stick. Right to the point. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup.
Pitching it to McNabb. Right near the line, can he keep it going? Scooped up by Fall. The Hurricanes through the neutral zone have possession. Picks it up back there.
Steps across that line.
With a shot off his pad. Faulks trying to work his way out of his own end. And they've got it again. Vegas from the wing plays it along. Lets the shot fly. Great save. Boom, they came together that time, didn't they?
Oh, he got it.
Breakaway. Breaks away. Score!
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Quick release beats the goaltender low glove side. The goalie wants to shut down the bottom half of the net. He just doesn't do it here.
Just a hair under 7 minutes to go in the period.
With that goal, the lead becomes more impressive. It's up to 4. Gains that offensive line.
17 seconds.
Got that pass off the boards.
A delayed penalty call coming.
Wide of the net. Oh, close call there.
Got to do more than that to score.
McGinn's getting a 2-minute boarding penalty.
Yeah, as you can see here, Doc, no chance for the attacking player to protect themselves. That's why it's a 2-minute penalty.
The Golden Knights are hoping to get 1 out of 1 on the power play.
You cannot take penalties against this power play.
I sure agree, Eddie.
Critical face-off win at that point. And decides to just cover it out and get the whistle. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. He finally got it out of there.
Vegas has it in their own end.
Skates it into the zone. Quickly off the stick. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Good job in clearing it out of his own end. Snaps one.
Save! Moving it to Stone. Lets it go.
He scores! Winning strategy on the power play.
As a power play, you can keep the puck to the outside, but at some point, you got to get the puck to the middle of the ice. That's what they do, and they're rewarded with a power play goal.
It was close. That's a good shot. He looked like he was in position to make the save, but he got just a small piece of it.
The Golden Knights
Have scored. That's progress. It's a long hill to climb, but lots of time left, even here in the first period.
Golden Knights goal scored on the power play by number 61, Mark Stone.
Skilled play by Falk.
Jonathan Marchessault.
Collected by Stone.
They scored! They only trail by a pair.
When you're thinking about taking a wrist shot, it's all about weight transfer. Transferring your weight from your back foot to your front foot when you're shooting that puck. That's exactly what happened there.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
Vegas has pulled back to within 2. Still time remaining here before the first intermission.
Vegas Golden
Snapping a pass to Stone.
number 61, Mark
He's been on fire tonight. 2 goals already. His teammates would love to see him get that HT, Doc.
Fires a shot. Save. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
The Golden Knights need offense. They look to one of the highest goal scorers in the league. They know they can depend on him. What's remarkable is in a league where goal scoring can come and go, his consistency is among the best.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Carries it on in from center.
Dealt with in the corner by Williams. And now it's directed to Stone. Terrific interception.
I guess that's a mistake with the puck as he turns it over, but he's just trying to make something happen. Maybe a little too aggressive there.
The Golden Knights skated up on the side. A one-timer! Score! They're back to within one.
Not many better feelings after putting a puck in the net when you see passing like that.
Most goalies don't catch the puck anymore as often as they did 15 or 20 years ago. Now it's a shoulder block. He goes for the catch, doesn't get it.
We're just under 5 minutes still to be skated.
So some success here. And they've cut the lead to just one.
Directing that one to fall.
Riley Smith, assisted by number 71,
Back in his defensive end to get it.
Mark Stone.
Is able to move on in.
15 minutes, 9 seconds.
Takes that pass. Picks it up in his own end. Shoots.
A textbook stick save.
Nice work by Smith.
Up to the point. Hammers one. Missed wide.
Swept on to Miller.
Outstanding glove save.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Good offensive zone win. Score! And they battled back to a tie.
Well, I guess this game's not going to spread out. That goal ties it. The teams are so evenly matched.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack.
Scored by number 3, Brandon
A
McNabb.
good stick there, so no complete pass.
Stastny, time of the goal. 15 minutes,
Trying to go to Martinook.
59 seconds.
Slid to DeHaan.
Gets it in the corner.
Shoots. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
That great save was all positioning.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing.
Takes that pass from the other point man. Decides he wants the corner. A shot. Got in front of another one.
The Golden Knights are fortunate to have him on their roster. He has among the highest point totals in the league. He's dangerous both with and without the puck. It's without the puck where he creates room for himself and becomes a dangerous offensive player.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up.
And a save. Gains possession after that stick lift. Gains the zone.
Slot shot. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Vegas with possession in their own end. He's got that point pass. On to Miller. Gathered up again by Hamilton. Pass attempt to McGinn. Gives it to the point. He is shut right off.
Solid hit, directly right through the puck carrier. Excellent open ice hit.
Chip to Carlson. Shoots one.
Lightning-like reflexes there. Great glove save.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
The Hurricanes with a face-off win.
A big hit.
Got it at the point. Takes a shot.
That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
Carlson's the type of player you have to be aware when he's on the ice because he loves getting involved physically.
Good face-off victory there.
That one is pointed to him.
Beside the line. The Golden Knights keep the play going in the middle.
He missed the net.
Came close with that shot, but just off the target.
This one being contested on the boards.
Carolina's carrying on in the defensive zone. Gets in and he'll look over his options.
Good place to shoot from. That puck struck him in front. He's headed back towards his own end.
Looking to Hamilton. Pitching this one to DeHaan. Around the 20th minute of this period. Takes it right back. Perfect receipt of the pass.
That's a pass ahead.
Takes that pass from the other point. Fires! Score!
Been a number of close chances here at either end as this continued tie game strung out. Now they've got the lead. We'll see where it takes us now.
The Golden Knights
Now have a one-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Clock has bled down to the last minute.
leads that charge into the zone. And it's a good pickup. Vegas wheels it up the wing. What a tremendous hit.
I guess it's a good thing his helmet popped off and his head wasn't still in it.
Offensive possession here. Rings it off the post.
The whole bench, you can almost hear them groan as this puck hits the pipe and deflects away.
And angled to Miller. Propelled to McNabb.
Sends to the point. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
Laid on to Fall. Takes that pass at center ice.
Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something.
Martinuk's play's not one that he shouldn't try. It's just it's at the wrong time. There's nowhere for the puck to go, but he wants to get his team back in the game.
Period one is done. Lots of scoring. Maybe the coaches will be talking defense for the second.
Both teams with offensive confidence. The difference is one.
Hey fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences.
The difference in the game is just one goal, and it came late in that period. Will it springboard to something more in the second? We'll see, but for now, we go to break. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
The Hurricanes are down only by one, Doc, and they're lucky. The way they turned over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
The Golden Knights have a bonus here. A power play to begin the period that is just underway.
He's got that pass at the point.
Takes that pass off the boards. And ripped to Theodore. Snaps it to Stone.
This type of shift could really turn the game. What an offensive attack.
And he gets it back. Great poke of the stick. Good work. Still hasn't paid off yet. Collected in the corner. Throws it to Carlson. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Rang it off the post.
Man, they would have loved to have had that lead with a shot that bounces off the post and goes in. No luck for them there.
Gets across, looks over his options. He throws it there. Score! A power play goal yet again.
Miller's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
He tries to snare this and put a little mustard on him. He doesn't get it, and it's in the net.
Vegas has enlarged their lead now to 2. And we're in the second period, so much more time to build on that. Let's see if they can keep momentum. The Hurricanes with a center ice face-off win. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. Driving in from no man's land.
Time of the goal, 58
Slid
seconds.
to Schmidt. Gives it over to the point. A shot. Terrific shot, but a save.
The Hurricanes are lucky they're within a stone's throw of this game, Doc. Their goaltender has saved them so many times, they just can't skate with this team.
Nice face-off work. Directed up the wing to Fairland. What a hit that was!
Stone's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody wakes up. Used his skating ability to get into position to deliver that crunching hit. Clean, that is the way you hit.
The Hurricanes win it. Lots on that to Fairland. Wonderful block. On to Carlson. The Golden Knights with possession in the neutral zone. Chip to Carlson. He loads it up. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
You have puck support like that, it makes it a lot easier to play in the offensive zone, and when you do that, you're going to get rewarded.
Good airtime on this pass, flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Vegas has got a terrific lead here, and we're only in the second period of the game. Let's see how big this lead can get. A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Scored by number 89.
To Stone.
Stone's team has had their way tonight. He's got 2 of their goals.
This is a tough one to work. A kick pass out of that. Carolina starting from their own zone. Can start the attack going in the zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Smart recovery by Hamilton. Nice work with that stick, knocked it away. Passing one off now to Williams. Taken over again. Puck is thrown to Carlson. And he's hit again, and hard. He's got a target on his back. Pitching it to Williams. In with it now. Did not get anything up. The Golden Knights possess the play in no man's land. Save there. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Never satisfied, never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He'd better be thinking about getting number 3.
A little under 3 minutes have transpired here in the second. With the scoring of that goal, the lead now is 3.
Carolina's moving the puck up the wing. Using the point. Propelled to Falk. Laid on to Aho. Moving it to Haula. Vegas
Charges up the wing. Puck loose, now picked up.
snapping a pass to Falk.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Lets it go. The pad came in handy that time. Nudged along by the skate.
Dogged determination there by McGinn.
Nice job with the stick lift, and he takes it away.
Slid to Peary.
Two guys together with force. Big force.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Solid work there by McGinn. Cut that pass in his own end. Shoots. That one went off his mask.
I can't imagine goaltenders never wearing masks.
Lost the puck, just couldn't get by.
Carolina's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. Now it's directed to Carrier. Trying to go to Aiken. Forcing attention in deep. Gathered up by Hamilton. Directing that one to Svechnikov.
A shot. That shot came from nowhere.
Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on.
The Golden Knights
On the move through center.
big time deep there. Good try there.
Van Riemsdyk's
Trying to get from his own end to center.
fires. The shot is off.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
The shot blocked. He gains the zone.
That attack shot right down.
What a marvelous collision. Unless you're in it.
Oh, that's a spectacular hit. You're going to see that on all of the highlight shows later on.
Fires.
He was standing in the lane and got some of it.
On to Aiken. Pass to the slot. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
Coming up next game, it is free scarf night. When you go through the gates and head down to your seat or up to your seat, whichever is the case, you will find your scarf right there. A shot. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Very important steal for him.
Back and forth they go between the points.
The battling continues along the boards. The Hurricanes skated up on the side.
Using the point. He's got it.
Puck ricocheted off the screen.
That's just a good, effective close-off.
Cut that pass off. Oh, that was dangerous.
And a save.
Points it.
Pass attempt to Smith.
That was one. He'll get the number on.
As we enter the middle portion of the game, we've had a game full of goals, which I love. Maybe the goalies could even get in front of a shot or two in the back half of the game.
Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. A superb hit. A great hockey play there. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
The Hans' willingness to deliver that check opens up all kinds of possibilities. That's a crushing hit.
Over 7 minutes are gone here in the second.
The scoring of the goal has made this now a 3-goal lead. Will this become dangerous, though? They continue to work away.
Makes that play deep. The Hurricanes look to make a difference up the wing. Moves it to the corner. Chip to Fairland. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Fires it to the point to Falk. Down low again to Falk. Centering pass. Pass down into the corner. Puck at the point. Sends it across the blue line. Takes the shot. Great save. Collected at the boards. Pressure now. Bodied off. Vegas moves with it up the wing. Terrific determination by Falk. And he steps across the line. Through the corner now. Good defensive read with that one.
Sometimes when you're behind, you press to make a good play. See if you can do something to help your team get back in the game.
Gets that one on across. Quick wrist shot.
Carolina's lugging it up the wing. Good grab again. And at an angle to Van Riemsdyk. Lets it go. Got that in the trapper.
Really easy stop for the goaltender. Down in the butterfly, he's able to control that shot.
Carolina's quick on the draw. Nicely received at the point. Propelled to Williams. A howitzer. Score! They're back to within 2 now.
Fleury's beat low on the glove side. That's a real quick release that he can't get to.
Carolina's clawed back to within 2 goals. Lots of time still remaining. Perhaps this will be momentum they can build before the second intermission. The Hurricanes prevail on the draw.
Scored by number 20, Sebastian Aho, assisted by number 4.
Lets it go. What a reaction save.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
Time of the goal.
The Golden Knights have it along the side at mid-ice. And the whistle signals an offside.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Over 9 minutes played here in the second. The Hurricanes have scored one here. Let's see if they can get another.
Looking to Williams. Pitching this one to Teravainen.
He takes that point pass. On the outside, a shot.
Vegas in their own end has it. Skill play by Carlson.
Crosses that line. Lets it go. Over the top of the net.
Laid on to Tuck. Puck grab, they're ready to go. Outstanding save with the glove.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Brings it in for an attack. To the point it comes. The Golden Knights
Setting things up in their own end.
enormous hit. He's crushed.
I really like the effort that he's trying there to generate a turnover by finishing his check.
Vegas with it at center ice. Terrific determination by Williams. He's got it.
Steps across that line. He wore that puck on a hard shot.
Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center.
Tip to the net. Oh, that was close.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Slid to Slavin. On to Fall. Block. Wow, what a hit.
Even though he's really banged up, he's going to try and suck this up and finish the shift.
Point to point. Pad save. What control. Circles with it. Out to the half wall.
The Canes are built to play this way.
Great takeaway. Into the attacking end. Toward the net. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
You've got to make the goalie make the save. Can't do that unless the puck is on the net.
Passing one off now to Walmart. Chip to Martinuk. Sides to head for the corner. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Made that work for him in goal.
This shift had to seem like an extra minute for him. He was banged up earlier on it. Still gets out to block the shot.
Bishop's lost yet another draw in this matchup. Puck is thrown to Peary. Gains that offensive line. Hamilton's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Good keep at the line. More attack coming. Shoots one. Crashed into him in open ice.
Well, that is a solid hit in the middle of the ice. The puck carrier drops his head for just a moment, and the hitter puts him in the sight lines.
That is up close and personal. Wrister from the slot. Wonderful stop. From that cluster of players kicked out. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. To the front. Heaves one. Scores! He completes the hat trick.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in the perfect scoring area.
And so he looks like he's in pretty good positioning here, but he's not able to get his glove low enough to snap this one up.
The Golden Knights have built an enormous lead, and we're still in the second period. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Fleury's got it in his own end, headed towards center. The chain of sellouts has continued. Eddie, do you think the paying customers care about such things? We always mention it.
They just want to be entertained, Doc, and they want to see their team win. That's what the customers are worried about.
A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. And he gains the zone. Propelled to Holden. Here's a one-timer. Save. Carolina's along the wing at center ice. Laid on to Williams. Back to the point. Lets it rip. Oh, and a great block of the puck. Save! Big pad save. Gets it back. Vegas carrying on up the wing. A backhand shot. Got his stick on it. Onside. Lets it go. They can't find the target.
That's a great scoring chance, but he just missed. He'll be looking to get the next one.
He hangs on and gets the whistle.
You know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Pitching it to Smith. The Golden Knights up the wing lug the puck. Gathered up again by Falk. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. And play is stopped for a penalty. Vegas has been handed a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Hurricanes get another opportunity on the power play. They have connected once already.
They've been successful before, Doc, in the game here. Let's see if they can do it again. Move the puck, get the puck to the net.
Power play time is continuing to wind. Way back, it's taken by Hamilton. Hammers one. Save! Smart recovery by Eakin. Clears the zone. Gathered up again by Hamilton. The Hurricanes controlling play now in their own end. A shot. Great save at the edge of the crease.
He's locked in now. Great save.
Solid, clean win. Gets it out. Moving it to Aho. Got to clear it here. Cleared it out of there. Let's see what the power play can generate as it's gathered in by Hamilton. Slid to Falk. Great job on a cut pass.
Well, I can see what he's trying to do there, guys. He wants to make a play to try and turn this game back around. They're trailing, but he forces the puck in, and he turns it over.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. He finally got it out of there. The Hurricanes in their own end in possession as they travel. Skates it into the zone. Slides it to the point. Got that pass in his own end. And that puck deflected into the players' bench. Carolina's got it again. Good shooting place. Score! What a power play these guys have.
Snapshot is between a slap shot and a wrist shot, and that is textbook snapshot hockey. He finds the back of the net.
The Butterflies of no help to him there. Thought he had the net closed off, but he doesn't. The puck's behind him.
The Hurricanes have gotten back to within 2, so there's some hope here before the end of the second period. Neutralized face-off win. It's dumped in. The Golden Knights organizing back in their own end.
Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 25 seconds.
Carries it on in from center. Puts one on. Well done with that pass. Great poke check there. Motors along up center. Lets the shot fly. Great save. And the referee's whistle has stopped play. A little over 4 minutes remaining in the period. Carolina's just scored. Let's see if there's momentum here.